flipping it over and flipping it back down.
Careful, don't hit it. It's fragile.
Want to join in us?
Yes, we're gonna join in. So we are opening something very exciting for me.
What is it? It is pop, pop. It's popping bubbles. My favorite.
Popping bubbles are your favorite.
Cool.
It is my new computer.
You have to build it first, Blake. You have to build it.
And this is my very first Apple product ever, actually. I've been a very loyal Microsoft, Google customer since Microsoft versus Google was a thing. But my computer that I use now, I've had for over 7 years now, and it was time for a new one, and I made the switch. So let's check it out.
Let's do it, Ma.
This is the 16-inch MacBook Pro, because go big or go home.
And when you open it inside, look.
Oop. I don't know how to open it. I don't know how to open it. Okay, I opened it. We're good.
And this is the
Ooh, fancy. Fancy. And it comes with the charging block and the cable.
And what do we do when we work on it?
And we are gonna leave it alone because it's mommy's.
Cool.
Cool.
Can I have it? Can I have that thing? Yay.
It's now saying hello to us in a variety of languages.
It's a game. It's a game you have to play on.
It's not games, it's for work.
Can I see it? Well, it actually is a game.
Oh, it actually is a game, huh?
I think it is.
Setup process. We'll go through it real quick, see what it's like. My psychotic children in the background. Whoop.
Is this a sword you want to call it? Oh! They're full. They're full of things. Oh, yeah!
Alright, so I did a lot of the boring setup stuff, so I turned the camera off. And here it is. I'm going to click through a few things, see what we got, and then get into iMovie, which is the primary reason I got a Mac. Okay. Oh, fancy. So this is all my apps, I guess. And alright, so as I said, got this computer primarily for making videos. So the very first thing we're doing is installing iMovie. Had to create a Apple ID because, like I said, I've literally never had any Apple products before, and this is all new to me, but it's been fun. Check back soon. Alright, so it is downloaded. I'm gonna open it up for the very first time and see what we got. Hi. So as previously said in this video, I am working on switching my setup over from PC to Mac to have a different video editing experience. So this is my setup, and I'm going to take it apart and then set the new one up, and I'm going to bring you guys along for the ride. So first thing is I'm shutting down my laptop. I have everything that I use backed up to the cloud, so hopefully that will be a fairly seamless transition. I have the standing desk, which I absolutely love. It's powered, so I can quickly go from up to down, which is also great because my children can't reach up here. So I can leave my desk in the standing position and keep them from messing with anything up here when they inevitably come into my office. So I am going to detach my laptop. Whoop, missed one. Ta-da. This is my old laptop. It has served me fabulously, absolutely fabulously, for over 7 years now. I love it. Just trying something different. So we'll keep it there and safe though. Don't worry. So next you can see here is my little slot for my laptop. And I'm going to remove the cords that are all in there. I got a new docking station because the one that I had was not in any way optimized for Apple products. So this is technically a double unboxing video because I'm going to be unboxing both laptop and docking station, which is cool. So I'm going to be keeping my setup of all my peripherals, monitor, webcam, mouse, keyboard, and just replacing the computer itself and the docking station. I'm hoping that that works. I am not the most skilled at computer stuff. I'm a bit of a noob. So we'll see how it goes. You're along for this journey with me. But the other great thing about a standing desk is that it makes it working underneath it very easy. Because you don't have to crawl near as much, it goes up for you. So my plan at the moment is just to unplug all of my peripherals, take out the old setup, this thing, and then go back in. So we'll see how that goes. So about the only thing I'm not a huge fan of with this desk is that the hole for you to run cables up is like teeny tiny, like maybe the size of a quarter, but I don't even think it's that big. Had I known that and understood what an annoying thing that would be, I probably would have drilled out the hole a little bit more as I was putting the desk together. But that's not an option now because it's completely encased. So say la vie, we work with what we got. As you can see now, I've got all of my old stuff taken out. This is the cable for the HDMI for my screen. Power cable is the power cable for my lamp. This is the USB for my webcam. I've got all my USBs plugged into this splitter over here just for convenience and to kind of keep them out of the way. I won't leave it that way because the docking station that I have has designated spots for them, but just so I know what's what. And then this is my old splitter and power cable, which I am moving out of my way. So I'm not gonna lie, it still looks pretty janky in here. That's mostly because it's janky. I have a lot of cables. I use a lot of stuff. Not all necessarily directly computer related. Some of them are more, just say comfort related, like my fan and my lamp and that kind of thing. So don't worry about that so much. We'll work on it a bit as much as we can. One of the things about a standing desk is that your cables have to have that space to move. So there's not a ton that we can really do about it, but I'll do what we can. So let's get the new docking station out. Docking Station Pro 12-in-1 Ivanki. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Designed for Mac OS dual monitors, which I don't have, and SDs 4.0. So so it comes with a little informational sheet with QR codes if you have questions. If you've watched an unboxing video of mine in the past, you know that I love QR codes for if you have questions. And let's open it up. Alright, so this is the actual station with dual docking ports. Super hoping that those line up to the ones on my computer. This is information. This is the user manual. And the power strip. This is interesting. I'm going to have to figure out my setup here because my old docking station didn't have independent power. It's actually nice because you can use it for charging too, but it's going to then take up 2 spots on my power strip versus my previous setup was just 1. But that's okay. Alright, now that we've got all of the pieces out of the box, no ma'am. As always on Adventures with Piccadilly's, if we're doing something, we're probably doing it with kids. So that's Sissy being super helpful. We'll try it out. If I like it, we'll keep it that way. And if not, we can always change it. That's the beauty of these things. I do think I'm gonna see if I can like command strip or heavy duty tape it to the underside here. Maybe that'll give me some nice options like that. Or I guess probably more like that because that's anti-skid. So like maybe mount it somehow right there. What do you think? Uh-huh. Hi. I love you. Ooh, fancy new computer. It's so heavy. It's much heavier than I expected it to be. Honestly, for it to be so light. Like, it is in fact heavier than my Dell by a pretty significant portion. Even though it's much smaller, as you can see. Well, not much smaller, but smaller. The Dell is a 17-inch monitor with a full Num9 keyboard. And the Mac is not 16-inch with no Num9. So, but we'll figure it out. Okay, so the thing I love about a docking station is that it's relatively easy to uninstall. Leave it in place, grab it if you travel, and then just pop it back all in. So fingers crossed that's how this one works. That means, let's see what we got. No ma'am. Please don't knock over the camera. Bop-bop, bop-bop, bop-bop. Thank you. So, after doing some back and forth between whether or not to put the docking station itself up here with my computer or below on the shelf, we've gone with up. Just because the cable on it is so short that it makes more sense to have it accessible. It does have a lot of ports on the front here that I'm going to want to use. So, now that we've got that, I'm going to plug in my mouse and keyboard. They are going to have to go into these 2 USBs here because that's what's... Do not put that in your mouth, young lady. That's yucky. Alright, but I do want access to my SD ports, so I will keep those there. I also like my keyboard to be a little lifted. So we'll figure that out in a minute. I might have to get little blocks. What you doing?
I'm trying to get on your chair.
Alright, please be careful. Alright, we're all plugged in and ready to go, so fingers crossed. Ta-da! Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, my Logitech components are not quite plug and play. That's okay though. Press the key immediately to the right of Shift key on the left side of your keyboard. Shift. Boom. We are using a North America. Excellent. So now, looks like, okay. Excellent. So if I close this here, Boom. Super easy. Just a tiny, tiny bit of setup, and we are good to go. Ah, that makes me so happy. You guys, boom, iMovie. That's the beginning of this movie. You'll see it later. And minimize, woohoo. Okay, now I still have a lot to learn about getting ready to go Mac, but as you can see, it is in my setup and we are ready to go. So thank you for watching. This literally this video that I'm working on right now, so that's a lot of fun, and we'll see you soon. Click like and subscribe. And the final setup, Grumpy Pants. I like it. It's working pretty well. It's literally this video I'm editing right there. So you'll see this soon. Thanks. Bye.